last time on the Dragon of Icespire Peak, finally decided to deliver those goods, and luckily they're pretty non-perishable, so they didn't rot in all the time you waited. But we went to deliver them to the loggers' camp, which was destroyed by giant bugs.
As you will.
They were making a nest underneath the camp. Falcon elaborated that there were probably the totem you found was a cultist of Talos totem used to lure the ant kegs there. And he suggested you destroy it, so he snapped it in half.
Sally was displeased.
Yeah, but she got, if I remember right, she got a necklace of orc tusk.
She had a necklace that made her smile, if she could smile.
She had feelings. That's where we left off. Everyone gets a long rest. Well, let me start recording the
long rested.
I didn't have much to recover from, but
yeah, the battle was pretty easy. No problem at all.
Yeah, it was awesome. It made me feel super cool.
I liked it.
So you guys wake up the next morning. Once again, you're at Falcon's Hunting Lodge.
Dardion has a stomach bug.
Yep, Dardion just won't get out of bed.
Typical. He's hungover.
Too much to drink last night.
Got a stomach bug after fighting giant bugs?
Oh
no, he has eggs in his stomach.
Vertigo slot got him.
Yeah. But your business is almost complete in Neverwinter Woods, as you have a quest to clean out the manse nearby, which is like a religious building, but in this case it used to be occupied by some wizards who live by themselves in the woods like weirdos. But some orcs have taken it over, the cult of Talos.
We could just eradicate, the orcs. I'm always up for a good orc genocide. I mean, did I say that out loud?
Yes, you did.
Oops.
You're the leader
I'll say it louder. Revenge
shall be tasty.
You did hear from some of the Lizardfolk survivors that they were still holding some Lizardfolk at the manse. And
so it's a rescue mission.
Go.
And Falcon also offered you a reward if you cleared out the manse because it's causing him a lot of trouble.
So, all in all, it just sounds like a good idea to go there.
Let's go to the manse. If everyone is unopposed to that.
No opposition.
I'm following the Lizard King.
None. I have concerns, but mainly that it's going to be a lot of there's going to be a lot of enemies.
Verikan, I'm not sure if your token's not updating, but make sure to take a long rest when you can.
Oh, right.
And it's early morning.
King Zyzzyx, lead the way.
I lead the way toward the manse. Well, I get directions from Falcon.
Yeah. I don't know where I'm going.
And then I lead the way. Well, I know these woods a little bit. Do I know where the manse is without asking Falcon?
I always imagined you were kind of a little further north.
Okay. That's fair.
Probably didn't hang out around where humans go a lot.
That would make sense.
But as you can tell, it's pretty close.
Before we leave for the manse, could I have a message be sent over to a factory in town? Say that we could possibly meet in Connieberry. If she wants to check out that machine.
I do have sending.
Yeah, Murook could use his Stone Descending to Thistle, and she can relay the message.
if no one is in opposition, I would love to possibly meet with Factory in Connieberry after we clear out the manse and get our reward, because we're in the area. We could check out this dragon slaying behemoth with a weapon.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Isn't it frozen somewhere?
Buried underneath Connieberry, if I recall correctly.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. The big colossus looking thing, not the crossbow or arbalist or whatever it's called.
During the war, hundreds of years ago, it got damaged and started kind of going berserk. So they deactivated and buried it under what would become Connieberry by complete coincidence.
Yep, I recall that. Yeah.
And it could possibly be a valuable tool.
Okay, so I used the sending stones to send a message to town for what was it, Factory to meet us in Connieberry, so that we might find that Colossus.
So you
during the message I hear Murook whisper, "And bring some mushroom wine."
I don't. Y'all never gonna let that go, are you?
No.
You got a problem, man.
You grab the stone, you envision Thistle in your head, and you send the message. And a few moments later, Thistle responds, saying hi, and saying she'll be more than happy to relay the message. Although it's kind of dangerous for one little gnome to travel all the way to Connieberry all by herself.
Oh crap! We could send Dargan back to town to escort her.
But then next week, if he's here, that's going to be a weird game.
He's exhausted from the trip, and he just can't quite bring himself to wake up.
Yeah, Cleveland might finish the next area. You can send the. I have an idea. You how about you? Well, I don't want to do the game for you.
We'll take some ideas.
Okay, you can send a couple of the Lizardfolk with the oxygen cart back to
town. Oh yeah.
How many do we have? How many did we end up saving that stuck around?
About a dozen. They're looking a lot better now. In fact, they may be able to head back to Phandalin.
What are they? I assume since we rescued them from prison, they don't have weapons. And does Falcon have any he could lend or sell? Just some short swords laying around.
And we could sit they could stick Dargan in the cart and take him and send him back to town.
I still think if Dardigan's in town, if we are still in the manse, next week,
yeah, he may be here next week, and it's just gonna take more than one session. I would say that Lizardfolk are pretty skilled at making their own weaponry.
Yeah, but they are. Okay. What are they doing? But okay. I just don't want to send them unarmed.
No, I have hold on a sec. I have a Yikula in a.
Falcon goes. He doesn't really have much of an armory. We usually keep him come.
I could send them. I could send a halberd and a Yikula that I have spare.
You've got a Yikula too. Everyone's got a Yikula.
Yeah.
And I am going to accept that offer from you, and I am going to also give them a dagger that I have not been using, and I think that's a great idea to ask them if they would accompany the wagon back, and then what's the guy's name? Factory? That's a person? I do not remember that name. I do not remember that name.
It's one of the rock gnomes.
Okay, gotcha. And instruct them to accompany Factory to Coneyberry, and we will meet them.
One of the lizard folks goes, and they won't attack us on sight? I mean,
No,
No.
there are other lizard
No.
people folk in town.
They'll recognize. Let's see. Can I send them a note? Can I send them with something? What do I have?
I mean, you're at a lodge. They have
Oh,
paper.
okay. I don't know how to write because I am a lizard person. Could somebody write a note and somehow make it clear that these are? I guess they'll have the cart. They'll have
The opposite. Send it. I write it. I will write a note.
Oh, we should have added. Can we use the sending stones? Are done now, right?
Yeah, they're done.
Dang it!
Offer some leftover pamphlets to write on.
Yeah, oh my god, they'll recognize those.
They'll have like misprints on them. He's never able to use them.
And they'll let's see. And my other two friends are there still, so they'll be able to vouch for him. They're well trusted within the town. And
I'll send and if I send the note, this will vouch for him.
I think that is enough.
Just need to hope that some stone cold reaver with an itchy finger, an itchy trigger finger doesn't like.
Yeah.
Like, another one goes, if we get hungry, can we eat the ox?
Probably
No.
not a good idea. Let me send Asu with a few days of rations. I'm going to take some rations out of my pack as well. And I've given them a dagger.
We can live off the land if need be.
Yeah, of course, but just in case.
Oh, that's nice. Maybe do I have rations? I can give them too. So there's a dozen of them?
Yeah, about.
They will be fine. I sent them 5, and they're just really for an emergency.
Okay.
They'll be fine.
Yeah, they have plenty of provisions.
We're from the land.
Yeah.
Verikan should bless their journey.
Always.
I mean, obviously. Like casting a spell, though.
All right, and I
Not
think
waste a spell slot.
yeah.
But I bless him, sure.
All right, I use Druid craft to make a flower blossom, and I hand it to the main guy, the one that I have deemed as the one who's going to be in charge. It's the third from the left. His name is Tim.
But with 7 M's.
Yeah, TYYYMMZZZX.
He goes, I won't disappoint you.
Yeah, shouldn't have any problems. All right, be gone.
Oh,
Get out of here.
I want to play my instrument of illusions and play a Lizardfolk song with it.
I accompany her on bagpipes.
And how does that sound?
Give me performance checks. Pretty good. 21.
What does my instrument do with its illusions?
It creates like just illusions around you, like falling petals,
That's nice.
flowers, or rain.
Like Lizardfolk flowers?
Yeah.
Perfect.
Look like lizards. It's like ugly swamp. It's like ugly swamp flowers. You know?
Yeah. Perfect. Beautiful.
Before they leave, one of the younger lizard folks, one of the children, go, Mr. Zyzzyx, are we ever going home again?
Oh,
We will find a new home, a better home.
I liked our old home.
Yeah. Well, sometimes changing can be scary. I understand that. But we'll all come out of this better and stronger. Now get on, you little rascal. And it's spelled with a
Stay
lot
out
of
of
V's as
mischief.
well. Rascals. I hope that they'll make it be fine. We don't know what's really going on in Phandalin.
It's like, I hope they don't die.
They will be fine.
We'll see. We'll see.
Corellin will protect them, right, Verikan?
Of course.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, also, hold on. I was gonna add have Murook in your letter, if she can have. Gosh, I can't remember anyone's name. Who's the girl? The barmaid. Thistle. Yes.
Thistle.
Have her message us when they get there. It'd be nice to know that they made it there.
It won't. It won't recharge until tomorrow.
It's gonna be like a day. They got a dozen people and apparently a small child.
Yeah, it's going to be quite a trip.
Okay. As soon as the stone recharges, I will send that along.
Well, her to send it to me. Just write it in your letter.
Okay, I'll write that in my letter. That
Perfect.
as soon as they get there, as soon as the stone recharges, message us and we will.
And what does the Loxodon's handwriting look like? Is it nice?
Probably not.
If it's anything like mine, no.
If you require nice handwriting, I'm skilled with cartography. I could spell things pretty darn good.
It's probably very good penmanship, just very big.
Yeah, it's just like Arial bold the entire time.
Do they? How do their hands look like? Do they have elephant hands?
Yes.
How do you hold anything?
No, it's human hands. They're just really
It's human
big.
hands.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I look at Murook's hands. Do they look like human hands?
I point my finger at him.
Ah!
Does that look like a human hand to you?
He flings them off.
They're the size of regular human hands. So you got this giant body with these tiny human hands.
Little
Oh.
baby-
No,
little
I
baby
point my
hands.
finger. No, I suspect my hands are to size, so I just put my hand over Zyzzyx's head.
Okay, I'm
Like-
satisfied.
That's an insult in their culture.
he doesn't know any better.
Yeah, you have this conversation about hands as you make your way to the manse, which I
I
should
hope
have
it's
been
not.
prepared.
I hope it's not too offensive.
which
I
should
don't
have
know
been
if you're
preparing.
allowed to talk about Loxodon's hands.
I don't think that. I don't feel offended. I don't care what other Loxodons feel. Doesn't matter. I'm the only one here.
You just- You tell Dardagon if he feels like coming, just hurry really quick to where you are, no matter the situation. Alright. So after a little trek,
Dun, 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 dun.
oops, I accidentally closed the page. For once, it's not raining.
Yeah, that must be nice.
So, following the trail in the woods, you come to a foggy clearing, in the midst of which stands a crumbling two-story manse, all but hidden beneath thorny ivy. The large house is set atop a 6-foot-high stone foundation, and the main entrance has a balcony above it. Pumpkins grow in patches around the manse, with several wild boars feeding among them. The boars snort with contempt as you draw near.
Oh.
No.
Sally,
Just-
seeing one of those giant boars, can't control herself and runs over to it to try to give it a big old hug.
Really?
Sally.
We're gonna need a leash for her.
Yes. I've got a chain.
What? No.
Sally, give me animal handling, which would be either wisdom or intelligence.
Yeah, it's its own thing.
Well, I mean, That creature doesn't have have skills. Sally wraps her arms around the board, just begins squealing, and tries to break free of it.
You got it,
I So is it making a lot of noise and being very loud? Okay. On the party or I guess it's technically on myself, I cast Pass Without a Trace just because I hear that's happening. And how long does that last? Doesn't that last like 10 minutes? Up to 1 hour. Perfect. So upon hearing that, everyone around within 30 feet of me that I choose has +10 to stealth.
So you hear
does
the
not-
squeals quiet a little bit.
And then I move so that's within 30 feet.
And the boars kind of nearby kind of take a look at the other patches, kind of look at you for a moment, but then return to the reading.
I guess Sally lets her grip go because she realizes this boar does not want to be friends.
He just runs off into the woods after he's free.
Defeated, she just looks really sad and kicks at the ground a bit.
Kicks one of the pumpkins.
Kicks one of the pumpkins.
Bunch of seeds come out of it. Little pumpkin seeds.
I try to look for a rock or a stick that kind of looks like a boar.
A rock or a stick that looks like a boar?
Yeah, and I crit failed the roll.
See no boar-shaped rocks.
Okay.
hand her a rock.
I just find any rock then. Is there any rock?
No, I would say
No.
at this point I would say you probably couldn't find the ground.
I'm lucky to realize that I'm still here. Okay. Well, that was a bust.
Give it to her.
You put some pumpkin seeds on a rock and call it ours.
Well, that didn't work at all. But at least we're stealthy now.
Well, stealthy as a giant robot man and a giant elephant man can be.
We got +10 because of Pass Without a Trace for the next hour.
Is it concentration? Does it move?
It is concentration, and it is a aura around me. So let me pop me up a 30-foot radius real quick. Give me a second. This computer is quite slow. It's because I have over 25 spreadsheets open. 30 circle.
You got it.
Holy cow! Okay.
You're just so quiet.
Yeah, and it's people it's anyone I choose. So I choose all of us.
Okay.
And Dardagon if he shows up. Yeah.
Especially Sally.
Especially Sally. She's the whole reason.
But we're just gonna have to tell her to stay within 30 feet of you.
Right. I gesture to Sally, just say, to come to me, and then I point to my point down, like she has to stay at my heel.
Are you telling her to heal? She is not little man. She is a person.
She just looks like a person.
I guess she could basically be the same as little man, just a different body.
She is. She is a decent simulacrum of a girl. Not. I can't believe it's not a girl. There you go.
She's like gold from head to toe.
That just means she's a shiny girl. Extra rare.
Okay.
In a land with elephant men, a golden girl is probably not that strange.
No, not really.
Did we think to ask Falcon if he knows about how many orcs or the defenses or anything like that? Because I know I didn't roleplay wise, but
He knows whenever there's been Cult of Talos attacks, it's usually action.
okay.
But he hasn't been here to investigate because he's never had the manpower to
Fair.
overtake them.
Fair.
I mean, he's killed a lot of orcs. He's boasted about it, but
Since we are so stealthy, I feel like giving Quizlix a break, and maybe we should sneak up and look in these windows.
so these windows are. Let me make sure the pathing isn't messed up like it was on the other map.
Stick close. I think let's sneak up and see what we can gather before we make our moves. I don't get to use Pass Without a Trace very. I keep forgetting about it, so I'm excited.
It'd be useful. It might have been useful a few times in the past.
Could have been, huh? Could have been.
Alright, which window do you walk up to?
I am gonna go to sneak through the woods, and yes, everyone's still in. I'm gonna look through this one sneakily.
So all these windows are covered with these vines.
Oh gosh.
Thorny, like ivy vines.
Okay, can I druid craft them away? Let's see. I can make a flower blossom, a seed pod open, or a leaf bud bloom. I feel like that's probably not limited to only those 4 things. It seems like I have control over plants.
Doesn't seem like you can.
I mean, I can talk to
physically-
plants.
You think it, like, make me talk to vines, but-
I can talk to the vines and make them go away.
That's, ask them to move.
Yes.
Okay, I mean,
Well, first off, Zyzzyx,
mhm.
yeah, you can maybe make this ivy sprout beautiful flowers, but
Mhm.
you
Can't
won't be able
make
to
it.
physically move them.
Blah.
Chaka, Kahn, you can definitely talk to these plants.
I'm gonna talk to them.
You want to like clear off from the windows.
Oh, can I? Hey, how are you doing?
Ah, hello. Are you admiring our beauty?
Yes, you're the most beautiful vines I've ever seen.
We have overtaken this human structure.
As it should be. I was wondering,
We are one with it.
you are one with nature. The human structure looks better covered by you. So I was wondering if you wouldn't mind moving a little bit so we can see inside the windows of the human structure.
We move with the sun. Very slowly to you humans.
Is there anything I can do to make you speed up the process a little bit?
I give you permission to move us, but beware our bite.
Okay.
Does anybody have any gloves?
My hands are pretty much gloves.
Same. I have thick, leathery hands.
Then I suggest that y'all two get over here and clear these vines. Since you're the ones least likely to be.
I must ask you though.
Uh-huh.
Are you here to rid us of the corruption?
What corruption? Of what corruption do you speak?
Tree of blood at our center.
I'm suspected. Yeah, I think we might.
We could probably deal with that.
It would be most pleasant if we don't have to deal with that anymore. The creatures here perverse the land.
I see. Well, we can certainly help you with a blood tree. Bloody tree.
Instead of sap, it's blood. very disgusting.
Interesting. Would you like us to chop down the blood tree?
Oh yes.
Okay. All right. Well, we'll see what we can do. All right, Zyzzyx, what do you see in the window?
Okay. I push them aside using my quarterstaff. I don't actually touch them.
Okay.
Well, you relayed all that to us, right?
Yeah, you heard
Yeah,
that it
translate.
might be somewhat dangerous to touch the.
Right. It is dangerous. Be careful.
Okay.
You could make the robot man do it.
I'm okay. I got a stick.
All right.
I use my stick to move them.
So you look in this window.
Ooh.
Wow.
Oh my.
Okay.
Yee.
What?
Wow.
What used to be some sort of laboratory lies in its furnishing broken and heaped walls. In the middle of the room, painted on the floor with mud, is a 10-foot symbol depicting 3 lightning bolts joined at their tips.
Of course.
Where the lightning bolts converge, a half-orc wearing armor performs an airy dance while consuming the entrails of a dead possum. Standing around the half-orc are several small twig figures. And they're so engrossed in their dance. You see a lot of dancing orcs in this adventure.
Is it better than the dance we saw last time?
It's like a little more wild. A little less choreographed.
Hmm.
And every once in a while he takes a bite out of this possum. And spits the entrails onto the floor.
Well, there are a lot of orcs in here. I whisper to my group.
There's only one.
Sorry, there's a lot of whatever these things are.
Should we cause a distraction to lure them out?
I kind of like that they are bunched up all together in one place right now. What's the roof like on this building? Is it like thatched, or is it stone, or is it
It's a
wood?
2-story house. And you can see a slanted roof on the top.
Are the
A
windows
two-story.
locked?
The windows are closed.
But can they be open? Are they locked? Because this is a perfect setup for a certain sun priest's fireball.
You were worried about me.
It's like we just open up a window and have them take aim.
So they have shutters, but no glass.
Okay.
So when you pulled away the vines, it's actually an open window.
Oh, okay. Well, good thing we're super sneaky.
Well, actually, it says you have to open the shutters, but it didn't say you did that. It's fine.
Okay.
So you have an open window in front of you. And at the moment, none of them are noticing, especially with that stealth aura.
Okay.
Are we really going to do this?
I think we do. I think that we have the element of surprise.
No, let's hope this is all of them in there. Is there any other enemies in there?
Sounds like there's a second floor, which obviously we can't check out right now.
Yeah, if you're familiar, you could probably
I do.
things.
I do. I didn't realize there was 2 stories to it. Let's call up.
You look at all the windows though, and they're all covered with the ivy. There's like no see-through.
Oh, like upstairs?
Yeah.
Okay, he wouldn't really be able to do anything about that. He's too little.
Yeah.
So,
But he's here now.
He's just too small.
I mean, we might be able to sneak into the house and see what's upstairs before we cause any ruckuses, any rucki.
yeah, why don't we explore just a little bit more before we do the?
But to do that, we have to get in there, which obviously every time, we have help with stealthiness, but it is not going to make us invisible.
What I'm saying is, why don't we explore the outside first
Yeah.
to see if there isn't like
Okay.
a cellar door or a back door or
Okay.
something like that.
Use our stealthiness to explore the outside before they feel we're here.
I like that.
I can examine the front door to see if it's locked. I have thieves' tools. I might be able to unlock it.
Oh, well, that might. Or is there anything that you can think of that would alert them if we open the door?
Look in Sally's window.
I shove Sally out of the. I gently nudge Sally out of the way, and using my Equa, I gently move apart the very friendly and superior vines.
Actually, not sure what that room. Yeah, some of the numbers got moved around in my map, so I open the book.
Oh, I'm glad you explained that, because I was like, what do you mean you're not sure what's in there?
Yeah.
You're looking at it.
Well, on the DM layer, there's like letters and numbers.
Gotcha.
And I think when I was messing around with monsters, I might have deleted some. I'm not saying there's monsters in there.
There's always monsters.
There's always monsters.
Sometimes there's obvious ones. Sometimes there's not.
Give me a Constitution check, big fellow, as you move these vines.
He used his equal to move them. He didn't actually touch them.
You did?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So do I still do the Constitution?
No.
Stairwell.
This room has a 10-foot wooden balcony forming its upper level, reached by a spiral staircase circling down to the flagstone floor. Tall, empty bookcases line the walls, their shelves mostly bowed or broken. On the lower level, east of two pillars, are 4 old desks with chairs tucked between. A few moldy books are scattered about.
Okay.
This room appears to be a library of sorts.
With no books on the shelves.
Yeah. Nothing too concerning here, but it is an inn if you wish to sneakily go inside with your familiar, King Zyzzyx.
Please,
I like
King
how
Zyzzyx is my father.
Sounds all regal now that there's royalty in his presence.
It is in my programming.
This
I would
mission is
say-
so much more legit now.
I do have another suggestion, though.
Mm-hmm.
Could we send Quizlix over here, and see what's over here before we, explore the inside? Because
He's a lizard.
might
He
be-
doesn't go straight. Quizlix would like to look around this side of the house and see if there is anything of note.
Sounds.
The boar just kind of ignores the lizard as you pass by it.
I should hope
Just
so.
continues to munch on the pumpkins.
it knows it knows the correct priorities.
Do boars eat pumpkins? Is that a thing?
Oh yeah, yeah. I would.
I think boars will eat anything.
I guess that's true.
Another boar. And another one.
Oh. So looks like I see that the house does go back a little further, but same thing with vines on these windows over here. Yeah.
You see 2 more boars eating pumpkins.
I don't think Zyzzyx can reach around to the back, so we may have to.
I think I'm in my range.
I think we may have to go around there ourselves.
We've got to be careful, though. We don't want to alert the boars.
Maybe we should bring a pumpkin
They're
or
just
two
like
with us.
gorging themselves on these pumpkin seeds.
If we just throw them some pumpkin seeds, I think they'll just ignore us.
All right, this door here, the stairs, is it just kind of like a small porch, or does it look like that it enters into the second story?
Right here?
Yeah, right.
It leads up from the stone foundation to the first. It looks like a front door.
Okay.
Let's not go in the front door quite yet.
Stone steps climb onto a portillo with a stone balcony overhanging it at a height of 10 feet. Vines wrap around the balcony's support pillars and its crumbling stone railing. The ground floor entrance features a double door with a giant boar's head crudely carved in. Unmarred double door stands closed on the balcony.
Okay.
Let's continue around the house and see what we can find. Maybe bring a pumpkin or two with us to bribe the boars to leave us alone.
Yeah, Sally grabs a pumpkin and is at the ready to toss seeds.
All right.
Please note that Sally should toss the seeds towards the boar, not at the boar.
Right? I non-verbally relay these instructions to Sally, and she nods at me after what seems like an eternity.
I would say this has been about 5 minutes of you guys wandering around outside.
That sounds about right.
Let's get a move on so we can make the most of our stealthiness. Which way we want to go? Around that side? That works for me.
Yep.
Onward. Sally forth. Sally forth.
Then we go through 4 Sallys.
Looks like we're gonna need another Sally.
I can't keep everyone in.
Murook, as you get close to these pumpkins, Murook, your magic senses start to tingle a little bit.
Oh,
Oh.
there's something strange about these pumpkins, guys. I'm not sure what's
Really?
going on.
Can I tell if they are natural pumpkins?
Oh, I could talk to the pumpkins.
Yeah, you saw it's probably active.
You impute the plants within 30. I don't think these guys within 30 feet of you when you were there. Some of them, at least one of them, might have been. All right, are we gonna hear a pumpkin voice from Joey?
Pumpkin. Beautiful pumpkin. I would like to talk to you.
It just screams at you.
Okay. The pumpkin is screaming.
It's eating us!
Wait, what?
And the pumpkin is screaming! Screaming!
It's being eaten alive. Okay.
Who is
And they're
eating
gonna
it?
eat me.
The boars are.
The boars are.
Wait, can I pumpkin that's not being eaten? Or are they all screaming in anticipation of being eaten?
They're all
I imagine
screaming.
they're all kind of connected by a vine system.
No, so they
They're all
feel,
on the same
feel all the pain of all the pumpkins around them.
It's your root system.
What a terrible existence. You need to turn this spell off. We need to forget this
Yeah.
happened.
Can we just not?
This is not a
I
gory
don't
thing.
know.
I'm sorry.
I do not need to be. I do not need I don't need the potential existential terror of a pumpkin being eaten
Screaming,
in my life.
Screaming Pumpkins is the name of this episode.
Alrighty.
This is the best episode so far.
So what is going on with these things? Can Murook, can you tell any more than just that they're giving off a vibe?
Nope.
You just know by your innate like magic sense that it's giving off like a faint little aura.
Yeah, just like I told you what I told you. They feel strange.
BigFellow does an Arcana roll for himself, and he also doesn't notice anything.
No.
Awesome. I don't know much about Arcana, so
I roll Arcana. Oh, I know a lot about Arcana.
+4 is good. +5 is good, but that didn't do much.
You get down close to one of these pumpkins, and you're able to sense a little bit of magic, some sort of transmutation magic.
Oh shoot!
But it's
Okay.
But they're being eaten. We are seeing chunks come off of some of these pumpkins.
Oh yeah, these
We should,
via
boar.
the
we
board
should start
speed.
killing the boar. Protect these magic pumpkins.
Every boar you've seen is just eating these pumpkins. It's like they're candy.
Maybe we should be eating them because they're magic.
Oh, that doesn't always end well.
I don't know what transmutation is. I don't know what's happening. These are
It's like a what
Turning things into
the
other
Garden
things.
does in Harry
Like into
Potter.
a
It's like you
Cinderella's
turn it-
carriage?
Transmutation.
No, that's transfiguration. Come on.
Damn.
Transmutation is changing the physical or changing the chemical properties of something. That's the lead into gold stuff.
Or possibly into a teenage mutant.
I guess that's true.
Teenage Mutant Turtle.
Maybe if we protect the pumpkins, they can transmutate and help us kill all the orcs.
Prepubescent party pumpkins.
This is not a party. They're screaming right now.
Hey, I just remembered something, Murook. Are you getting any kind of sense of magic from the boars themselves? I recall
You can
orcs
do a
using boars as you know, sentries in the past.
Using boars for centuries.
So you look at the orc closest to you,
The
and
boar.
you see
Boar.
a magical aura around it.
You do or do not?
You do.
I do. There's something. There's something mechanical. There's something magical about that boar.
Is it bad magic or good magic?
Everyone.
I bet they're lizardfolk that were turned into pumpkins.
I am going to ask everyone to come a little closer to this boar with me, and I am going to cast Dispel Magic on this boar that is closest to me.
So when you get close, it like kind of stops eating and kind of looks. So so I need to do a.
If it is a third level, if there is any spell that is third level or lower on it, then it ends. If it is fourth level or higher, then then the caster would make a check equal to 10 plus the spell's level. No, I have to do that. Wait, no. For each spell. Yeah, I have to do that. So if it's higher than 4, then I gotta make a check to see if I can end the spell, if there is one.
If there's not a spell, that does not do anything?
It says, let's see. Yeah, it seems like there's nothing that would happen, but I think this one, interpret it a little loosely, because maybe there's not necessarily a specific named spell. Maybe there's an effect. I don't know. Up to you. But those are the rules as written right there. I'm just really concerned that we are getting caught without realizing it.
I'm gonna say you're right. It's like in my head, there's like a kind of a conflicting rule.
Mm-hmm. Because you're like, it's not a spell per se.
Yeah.
So,
But
however
I'll
you
tell you what I'm
interpret
talking about after this happens.
Okay.
So you do Dispel Magic. Well, I have to roll, right?
No. If it would be me rolling, let me just go ahead and roll, and you can see what would happen.
Okay.
Take that into your consideration. So let's see. I would make an ability check with your spell casting, which is wisdom. So a wisdom check, which would be this
Roll
much.
20.
How about a 7?
Well, it's not a wisdom check. It's just a D. Oh yeah, DC. Yeah. 10 plus.
Bless
you.
you.
Nothing happens when you try to dispel any magic, but the
Okay.
aura flickers. You notice Murook, and the boar looks uncomfortable.
Hmm.
And it is. You sense it's getting a little fidgety now that it's kind of surrounded.
Sally, toss him some pumpkin seeds.
Sally tosses pumpkin seeds. Pumpkin seed!
Shh.
I was doing
You,
a Team 4-star reference.
No, that was the pumpkin seed talking. I heard him.
Yeah. We're gonna grow up to be pumpkins. We have a full life ahead of us. Oh no, a boar! You throw a few seeds in front of the boar, but at this point, it's kind of ignoring them.
A boar would never ignore pumpkin seeds if
Very
it were a real
suspicious.
boar. We've been burned by fake boars before. That's all I got to say. Should we
You know what? I'm going to do something a little
reckless? Do it.
reckless. I'm going to grapple the boar.
Love it.
Our stealth
Use
spell,
strength.
Murook.
It knows you're here, though. You're right in front. Give me a strength. Just a strength roll.
Do I do that at advantage or?
Are you raging?
Not yet.
Rage.
Then no, you don't. Not advantage.
I have a quick question. I have the spell Purify Food and Drink. Now, the boar could be considered food. If I cast that on him, will any spells be removed off of him?
Like, I have a feeling that if Dispel Magic didn't do it, the cutesy creative solutions won't either.
I can purify the pumpkin.
There is something wonky with it.
So you have successfully grappled this boar, and it is squealing.
Does it still look like a boar? Cover its
Still
mouth.
looks like a boar.
I tie its mouth shut with some rope.
As you start to do that, the boar starts to crackle with electricity.
Uh-oh.
Roll
a Constitution check.
And
can you just break its neck?
Yeah, I want Murook to make a Constitution check.
Okay.
Wow.
So you take 7 thunder damage. It's still grappled. But yeah, just this wave of lightning just erupts from, and I want everyone to roll initiative.
All right. Well,
Remember to select the token first.
Boom.
Purpose.
I didn't do that on purpose.
Whatever.
was this like a thunder wave, which was accompanied by a loud boom?
Was.
All right. Was that boom trying to be stealthy? Can I give it a +10 to its stealth roll?
I would say, just as it happens, the spell ends. I mean, it ends right after it happened. So
Okay.
you're going to lose your aura.
You ruined the dance party too.
Oh shit, they know?
I'm reasonably sure they do.
Yeah, if that was a thunder wave with a loud boom, we are
What the hell, Murook? Now. Damn it.
All
Way
right.
to go, Murook.
There's like 20 of them in there. Shit.
Well, yeah, but some of them are just little weird looking things. There's only one big thing.
Alright.
Nothing a little fireball can't fix.
Well,
Sorry.
Fireball fixes all problems. And if it doesn't, apply more fireball.
Yeah, so this lightning has erupted from this boar. Murook took some damage.
And it still looks like a boar. It hasn't shifted into anything else.
Nope.
And it's still grappled.
Lightning power?
It is grappled. Yep.
Maybe we should all eat pumpkin right now.
Alright, so
I'll wait for my turn. I'm sorry.
alright, so shall we begin?
Yep. Battle started.
Are you asking the group? Yes. Do it.
Alright. I take out my my Ikwa and I stare this boar down and I want to end its life as fast as possible. I give it a swift jab.
Sure.
Oh, you could probably do that at advantage.
I'm
Because of the
looking at the
grapple.
rules. You actually, grapple doesn't give advantage.
Oh,
You rolled a 20. Or 25.
Hold on.
And then I do a second
It
attack.
doesn't say it's advantage. So 25. Boar takes 8 damage.
Oh, damn. Second attack misses. Probably.
Yeah, that one misses.
And then Sally forth with a force rend.
Seven, that misses.
Nuts.
Verikan.
He is going to go over to the boar and use his battle axe. And probably miss.
12. Yep. Just misses.
Oh. That's it.
So again, this boar starts to crackle with electricity again. And Murook, Verikan, Sally, give me a Constitution saving throw.
Nice.
I'm probably taking a lot of damage right now.
Yeah, Murook, you failed it.
Sorry, it could only be 47.
Oh wait, DC 12 saving throw. Okay, never mind.
Okay.
Yeah, you all succeeded, but you all take 7 thunder damage. You're still managing to keep a hold of this boar.
So we all take 7 damage?
Yep.
Yeah. Can I do anything while I'm grappling this thing? I just realized.
On your turn,
Oh, my
you're
turn.
holding on to it. But the boar that was one of the other patches runs up to you, Murook.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
And it tries to skewer you with its tusk.
All right. What's it?
And I imagine misses.
What's the hit?
10.
Miss.
Yep. And this boar is gonna run up to Zyzzyx. That's nearby.
It would.
Ooh, it's charging too. Charges right towards you, Zyzzyx.
Calm down, buddy.
Yeah. It's a 14 hit.
14 does not, thank goodness. 15 is what you're going for. Since I'm not in animal form with incredibly low AC, I actually have a defense right now.
Another boar. Sprints up. But it's too far away to make an attack.
Oh, there's a lot of boars.
Yeah. Yeah. This isn't exactly what I thought.
Murook, it's your turn.
First thing I think I'm going to rage up. Is my bonus action.
Okay.
All right. Well, you know what that means.
You roll the dice of randomness.
Time to take some wild surge and see what happens. Oh, we have rolled a 1.
That's not bad.
Oh no, that's very good.
Is it the teleporting one
I
again?
start. This deep, dark fog starts rolling out of me, and these shadowy tendrils lash around me. Each creature of my choice that you can see within 30 feet of you must succeed on a Constitution check, saving throw, or take 1d12 necrotic damage.
Nice.
Is that a 30-foot radius?
That's a 30-foot radius. All of these boars are about to have a very bad day.
Oh, no, it's 2.
No, just
A very, very bad day.
12 total.
Mildly bad day.
And
Natural
I
12.
gain
Wow.
And I gain 12 temporary HP.
Okay, so I roll a what check?
Whoops. Hold on. I'm trying to look that back up. A Constitution saving throw.
Okay, so the boar that ran up to attack you rolls a 21. Does that mean he takes half? Or just doesn't take anything?
Constitution roll. Wait, check this one. Constitution rolls 8 plus. Okay, 8. Proficiency. Okay, 8 plus proficiency, which is.
He passed. I'm asking if it's does it take half damage?
It does not. There's no half damage. It's all or nothing.
Okay, so he managed to dodge out of the way. The one you're holding on to rolls a 3.
It's hit.
So it takes 12 damage.
12, 13.
The one near
15.
BigFellow rolls a 3.
It's hit. Oh, 30 feet. No, let's not. Have we attracted the attention of anyone inside already? Because I think I'm just going to. Then we'll keep this outside.
This is a wraparound. I mean, you don't have sight.
Oh, yeah, you're right. I don't have sight of them, so.
3 and 4. Yeah, so these boars right here just drop dead. Yeah, I imagine this goes away. It doesn't stay.
No, it's a one-shot deal. But I did gain 12 HP.
You
10
don't
HP.
become the guy from the darkness.
Nope. It comes and then it goes. You know, as wild magic does.
Chaka, your turn.
Oh wait, it's still my turn.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead. Yeah.
I have not done.
Sorry, now this is the rage. Yeah.
That was just the rage. It is still my turn.
Alright, use it.
Wait, do I have to do a grapple check on this boars?
It can try to escape on its turn, but at the still grappled.
But can I attack it while it's
But you
grappled?
can technically. It's a weird rule, but yeah, even though you're grappling it, you can still attack it.
Do I get advantage? No, I don't, because.
Yeah, it's restrained that gives advantage.
Okay, so then I'm just going to attack it with my. I'm going to attack it twice with my battle axe. This 13 hit.
13 does hit. 9 damage.
Yep. Do I need to attack it again, or is it?
I would say if you're grappling something, it would have to be. It would have to be one-handed.
Wait, is it still? What I'm asking is it still alive?
Oh yeah, it's still alive.
I hit him for
That's
9.
all I needed to know. I suspect that
Eight.
misses.
8 misses.
And well, I can't really do anything else. I'm just gonna stay here and keep this thing grappled, I guess. Or
Okay,
actually, I
want you to-
can't because I used my. I can't. It's since I attacked it. Is it still?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, don't worry.
Oh, I've got it
yeah.
grappled with my trunk. So
Oh, yeah, there we go. Chaka, your turn.
Well, he's got the boar on his left grappled, right?
This one right here.
Oh. Can I just try to stab it with Dragonbane while Murook has it grappled?
Yep, absolutely.
Nice.
That hits. Takes 9 damage. It's taking a lot more damage than a boar normally would.
Oh.
Is it? And I pick up one of the screaming pumpkins. I press it against my breast and I say, "Shh, I'll protect you."
Normal.
You hear like a but this boar is looking bloody.
I think that's my turn.
Yeah. Zyzzyx.
Okay. I got nothing to. I am going to come up to this guy. What do I have? What do I have?
Confuse everyone and also turn into a boar.
I was thinking about that, but he's got 2 little hit points. I am just going to use. I'm going to go here, and I am just going to use Thorn Whip on this fella here, and on the one in front of, in between me and Sally, for an 18.
Yeah.
It's
With a damage of 10 piercing.
looking worse for wear. You could, if Murook will allow you, you could. I guess he can't really. Right next to you.
Yeah, I can't pull him anywhere.
If he, yeah, there's nowhere for him to go.
Yep. Okay. That is what I am doing. That's that.
BigFellow.
I move over here in front of this boar, and I take out my. I move my. I unequip my. Not unequip. I shift weapons to my warhammer, and I get ready to bring it down with the mighty blow to this beast's face.
18 hits.
And I two-hand it. Right between the eyes.
Still alive though.
Jeez, this boar is taking a lot of damage.
I go for a second attempt.
$19 hits.
Again, right between the eyes. I bring down the hammer. And it's not only for damage for some reason.
Doesn't matter. It's enough to kill it.
We don't know that.
As you hit it with your hammer, it falls to the ground, and it begins to. Its muscles begin to like writhe and grow, and its shape distorts to that of a humanoid, and it turns into the body of an orc, of a half orc.
Oh, I knew it!
I was expecting it to turn into a pumpkin.
As it dies.
I knew it.
Right. And Sally sneaks in over here and tries to winds up her fist comically and tries to give it a big old boop in the snoot.
Oh yeah, 15's able to hit. Takes 10 damage. He kind of goes cross-eyed as it tries to look at the boop. It was a hard boop.
It's a mighty boot.
Verikan.
I'm gonna go around Murook and give it a bop myself. I'm gonna hit this time. Okay.
That hits.
It almost landed on a 1. 7 slashing.
Takes 7 damage.
Corella turned the 1 into a 19.
Oh, in the other game, one of the players is a halfling, which means they're lucky. And it means they're lucky and they can't roll 1s. It's pretty cool.
There's one per round anyway. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So it gets... You give it a nice little gash in its side. But then the gash starts to crackle with thunder. And I want Verikan, Murook, Zyzzyx, and Sally to make a Constitution saving throw.
Yeah, I don't make it this time. That's alright. Crit fail.
Oh, hold on. Constitution saving. No.
Oop, I failed too.
Did I get mine in there?
I don't see it.
Okay, sorry.
It was a 20.
Hey! Yep.
It was a 20.
So, you didn't roll
I'm
awesome.
psychic.
You didn't roll awesome. So, everyone takes 7 thunder damage except for Zyzzyx, who takes 4.
Yeah.
I didn't roll awesome either.
Well, I'm just saying he just rolled 7.
Nice.
Murook.
Wait, so we just take 7 damage?
Yep, you take 7 damage, and that Zyzzyx takes 4.
Okay.
Just the
'Cause I'm
people
awesome.
around the boar.
Alright. As my bonus action, I'm going to be doing reckless attack. So all my attacks are going to be. Is it all of my attacks, or is it just?
I think it's your first attack is advantage. That means if you get attacked, then they can get advantage on you. But that's not really an issue here.
Yeah, I'm going to. So my first attack. Let's see. Yeah, he's good in range. So I'm going to go ahead and hit him with my battle axe at advantage. Which does jack all.
14.
Oh, hold on. I misread that. Okay, never mind.
Yeah, takes 12 damage.
Yeah.
That does something. That's good.
Is it still alive?
Still alive. It's looking
Right.
bloodied, though.
Does
You may have a feeling this may not be a normal war.
Yeah, because you killed a couple just from a wild magic.
Oh, there we go.
13 damage. It's looking any more bloody, but it's still standing.
All right, that's my turn. Well, wait. I don't think I can grapple as a bonus action since I already did none. No, I'm good.
Chaka Kahn.
Man, next time we go to sleep, I'm going to be preparing Moonbeam. I am sick of these shapeshifters.
This Moonbeam.
I shouldn't have
do
told-
something against
yeah.
Shapeshifters?
Yeah, it makes them unable to shift and does extra damage and things like that.
That's cool.
Now he knows you should be doing Moonbeam.
It's
I'm gonna try to shoot my crossbow around Murook into the boar.
Sure. Kind of scoots out of the way.
I just duck.
curve the bullet,
Yep.
Angelina Jolie style.
Well,
I rolled a 20.
You can do whatever you want with that bullet.
That's a crit too, I think.
It's not doubling the damage.
Can you not roll in beyond 20?
I was able to roll. We were able to roll before, and then it just stopped doing that for some reason.
did you just? You need to click the. Did you click like the little 2 crossed swords to the left of your?
Left to one.
Because you can like roll the damage and like roll the attack, roll in the damage at the same time, like everyone doing.
Yeah, and do you see in Beyond 20 in Roll 20 for you, does it say roll damages and a pink button that says click?
Yeah,
we
Yeah,
do
And
that.
that's
work.
what's not working? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, make sure, do you have Chaka Khan's character sheet focused on D&D Beyond?
Focused on D&D Beyond.
Well, I mean, they have to be on this page to.
Well, yeah, they're on the page right here.
Oh, okay. I was going to say, because don't you guys flip around between your two?
Yeah.
Maybe that's confusing it. I don't know.
What do I press? I don't know.
I mean, like when you roll, isn't there like a thing on Beyond 20 that says roll damage?
There's like a little cross.
When we roll the thing, where she's hitting the hit dice thing.
Don't hit. There's no. There's a at the far left, like next to the name of the weapon. There's these two cross. There should be these two cross swords.
No?
Yeah. That was a. Let's keep rolling until we get that 25 again, guys.
No. Forget it. Whatever.
That is weird that the roll damage isn't working.
Maybe
Obviously,
because of
I
the
can't
add-on.
do it.
Here, I'll give you a little bonus damage. I think that was a crit.
Yeah, that was a crit.
Alright, so now I can hit that. So
I'll give you a few
I'll
extra
see the
points.
symbol next time.
Yeah, so I'll give you a few extra points of damage. But it's still standing.
would have been an instant kill.
And then I kiss the pumpkin.
A little heart comes out. Pumpkin. Zyzzyx. Looking pretty bloody. Brice?
Yeah. Oh, sorry. I was reading a spell of mine. We are doing fine. I don't want to use any more slots here. I'm gonna stick with my tried and true good
I'll give you a
old
hint.
thorn.
This isn't the final encounter. So yes.
Yeah. I am gonna stick with my tried and true thorn whip. It may be boring, but
Boring.
for 8 piercing.
Yeah, so you
That's how it
wrap the thorns around the board, and like the other one, it starts to shapeshift back into an orc. So its squeals turn into screaming as the thorns just tighten
Around its
around
neck
its body
and neck.
around its neck. Until it just like this blood starts pouring down and it goes like.
That was its head popping.
A vine hit.
Fucking swining.
That's
Can't come up with them that fast. I'm impressed. Well, I
His
knew something
performance-
was off with those boars.
Their performance was porcine.
It behooved me to do that.
Come, the window bacons us.
Chop, chop. Well, now should we just keep with this adrenaline rush and just bust in downstairs?
How about no?
All right, he still wants to be sneaky. I
Well,
can't help as much with the sneaking around, but I mean, technically,
Well, we've taken care of this side of the board. There's no more boars around, or boar.
We should get out of
or-
here fast because they're probably going to come to where the sound was.
Yes,
Yeah.
let's get out of here before people come to investigate.
You think they heard something?
I'm almost assured unless they're partying really, really loudly. I think they heard something.
okay. Does anyone while we're escaping towards? I think we should just keep going towards the back, and maybe not fight any more boars.
Shaka, what you gonna do with that pumpkin?
Is it screaming still?
You're not speaking with it anymore.
Oh,
The spell wore off.
Oh man.
well, I'm
It's-
just gonna. Well, I want to speak to it again.
If you want to, you can.
Is
You're
that
gonna
right?
burn another. Isn't that burn another slot?
Look, some of us don't min mags. Some of us just roleplay for the fun.
Yeah.
You said they're magical, right? We
Yeah.
don't know how they're magical.
I
We
know.
gotta figure this out.
Cast.
I'm gonna talk to that pumpkin.
Make sure you take off your spell slot.
Yep.
I
This is the last time you can cast that spell today.
it's you know what? I have a feeling about these pumpkins. Okay.
2 third levels. I love it. I love the dedication. I mean, I'm impressed.
You speak to the pumpkin.
Pumpkin.
Ah, that's much better.
I
Thank you.
did an Arcana check on you, and you're magical, right?
They changed our seeds.
How did they change your seeds?
Made them better.
How better?
When the boars eat them, they become strong.
Oh shit!
Oh.
But it hurts. A lot.
That's what you're
A
here
lot.
for. It's the circle of life, pumpkin, and I pet him on the skin.
I walk over
Okay.
to. I walk over to Sally because she still got, and I ask her for. Where is she? And ask her for a pumpkin seed.
Not knowing like the difference between one seed and many seeds, she upends the entire pumpkin she has into your hand.
Thank you, Sally. That is very helpful.
Joey, can I go around looking for pumpkins that are already incapacitated or not screaming?
You know what? I pop one
They're
of the.
not screaming anymore.
Well, I know that.
Well, while we're doing this, I'm going to pop one of the pumpkin seeds into my mouth and eat it.
Okay. You gain 1 hit point back.
Holy hell!
Nice.
From one seed.
Dang. I say,
Our seeds are very good.
Yeah.
dang, there's some tasty seeds. I eat the rest of the seeds that Sally has appended to my hands.
How many do you
All right.
eat?
I advise everyone to start eating pumpkin to regain their hit points. But then I say not this one, and the one I'm stroking.
How many
Uh,
seeds do you eat, Murook?
I don't know how many. I don't know how many she gave. Hey, does anybody know how many she gave? Like -2 or 3, like a whole pumpkin's worth.
That's hundreds.
I'm good.
I eat enough seeds to fill. I eat enough seeds to. Let's see here. I eat enough seeds to fill my hit points back up.
How do you eat these seeds? Do you stuff them all in your mouth or do them one at a time?
One at a time.
So you pop a few seeds in your mouth one by one. When you get to the 5th one, so you gain 4 hit points. Your stomach starts to feel not great. Wanting to make a Constitution saving throw.
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
The pumpkins lied to us.
Yeah, your stomach just feels upset now.
I think guys.
You regained a total of 5 hit points, but you're not feeling that awesome.
Okay, guys. Guys, don't eat but a few of those seeds, man.
I thought these pumpkins seemed a bit seedy.
I would say eat maybe 3 seeds and to be safe.
I have a way around this, my friends. Perhaps you could gather as many seeds as you want, and I can purify them with my Artificer ways. I can purify food and drink, rendering it completely safe to eat.
Maybe should have done that before I ate them.
Well, maybe you should have told me what you planned on doing first.
Yes, it has not been. It has not been a better day for me. Does anybody have cure poison?
You're not poisoned. You're just not feeling well.
Oh,
I use mending on Sally until she's back to full health.
Sure. That's just a cantrip, right?
Yes.
Okay. So you're all going to eat like 3 seeds and regain a little bit of hit points?
I think we're gonna let. Why don't we let, as BigFellow suggested, and let him purify some seeds, and then y'all eat.
Also, question: were we wanting to move away from this area?
Yes.
We still haven't done that. We're still just sitting around here.
You know,
I'm sorry. I wanted to talk to the pumpkins.
yes, let us make haste to somewhere else, and then figure out, and then purify the seeds.
Chaka's gonna gather a bunch of seeds that she sees while you guys are walking around. Can I just grab 30? Keep that in my inventory.
Want to spend some time hunting for seeds?
Well, it's not hard. I could just rip open one pumpkin. I mean, not the one I was protecting, obviously.
If that's the case, I guess I'll go over to this pumpkin right over here. I'm gonna rip its head open.
All right, never mind. I'll just let BigFellow do it. I just want one of us to have the seeds to take with us in case.
And then I cast Purify Food and Drink on the contents of this magic pumpkin.
Well, it says all non-magical food.
I was gonna say.
Oh, damn it!
These are magically enchanted seeds, so whatever's empowering the boars and hurt you is magic in nature.
All right, never mind then. I do not do that. Instead, time moves backwards, and I'm right back here where I was before.
Yeah, but as you turn this corner, you see even more patches with more boars.
Oh.
Are they seeing us?
They just glance up at you. Like this one glances up at the one closest to you kind of glances at you, and then just continues its eating.
Okay.
With
my equal, I try to move the vines off of this window and peer in.
I see you guys are at full health. I thought you guys took more damage.
I
took 4 damage, and I didn't say it, but I was kind of chomping down on some seeds that Sally was dumping all over the place.
Okay. You can eat up to 4 without feeling poisoned.
I
have eaten 4. That's what I heard.
I cast Cure Wounds on myself.
Okay.
That
explains it.
And then I've got +5 temp HP kits still, so.
Okay, so you use your Yekwa.
The Equa.
Look in this room. And where's the page go? This seems to be a kind of a big bedroom. This room was once a bedchamber, kitchen, and dining room rolled into one. Practical. 4 beds stand along the south wall, with shuttered windows and nightstands between them. Against the west wall are 4 wardrobes and a cabinet full of plain dishware and cutlery. 4 chairs surround a small dining table in the northeast corner, and a threshold table, strewn with pots and cooking utensils, stands near a blackened fireplace. All the furnishings are made of wood.
This room appears...
The ceiling in the southwest corner of the room collapse, filling the area below with debris, leaving a jagged hole in which a room is visible above.
This room is unoccupied, but there appears to be a fireplace in the middle in case you wish to send Quizlix through the chimney to see what's going on the second level.
Is the chimney being used? Is the fireplace being used?
No, it's been used in the past, but it's not being used now.
Oh, okay. Well,
I thought that would be a nice option if you wish to see what is on the second floor.
He's
Otherwise, we can continue onward to the balls.
So,
I'm a malfunctioning robot. I'm actually be whatever I wanted to be.
beef
Okay,
boot.
Yeah, I'm curious. I would. I don't want to put him in the house. He's got 2 hit points. I'm scared he'll just get stomped on. He's scared too.
He's tiny though.
Easy to
Yeah.
step on.
But not easy, but usually not paid attention to by those bigger.
Will you send your favorite pet in then?
I don't think you'll fit through the window.
Burn. I don't want to put Quizlix in the house. I'm scared he's going to get squished. We don't know how on alert these guys are now after our big fight 10 feet away from their window.
The room is empty, and all the windows are closed.
Well, I don't want to explore the house with just him.
No.
alright, cool.
If you guys had a cute little lizard, you would understand.
We had a cute little dog.
And look at what happened when you got reckless with him.
No.
We were reckless. They were fucking
no.
sharks.
I wasn't there, so I don't know.
Very.
Yeah, you weren't there. You didn't see the look in his eyes as he got chomped down.
I'm
He
so
was
glad
like,
I did.
Father. Actually, he was like pretty far away when it happened.
I'm so glad I wasn't there. That would have been so sad.
It was.
We had a funeral and everything.
All right.
Okay.
So, what is the plan? Do we want to take care of the rest of the boards on the outside and then think about coming to the inside? Because I feel like if there are more of these shapeshifter boars, they are going to join a fight that might break out.
Mm.
So if we kind of keep clearing out the ranks outside before moving on to the inside, that might be a good idea. Because I think the inside's already on. Whatever alert they're gonna get on, if they're not already, like they're already on it.
Your wisdom is wise. So you're a wise king, Zyzzyx.
It's good to be the king.
So, y'all want me to try and grapple another boar? I'm game if you are.
This is our battle plan.
Or we could do a ranged attack. Maybe it could be at advantage because it probably doesn't see us yet.
Why don't we look in the other windows behind the house?
Well, we can't
to go
get
back
to
before.
we can't go to the other windows without going past the boards.
What about that stealth spell? Can we do that
All
again?
the boars have ignored you.
Yeah, they're ignoring us. Let's go see what's in the other windows.
Well, as long as they're ignoring us, we'll just go by.
Go bye bye bye.
Bye bye.
You still carrying that pumpkin?
No. Put it down.
Aw.
I apologize.
Mother. Why?
You've imprinted upon a pumpkin.
It's my dream.
It's a very specific and odd dream.
All right, Big Fellow, why don't you look in that
We
window?
have all sorts of dreams, dude.
No, it's true. Good point.
I was gonna name him Gordon.
Oh.
Gordon Pumpkin?
Yeah, Gordon.
Oh. Oh.
If it was a girl, it'd be called Jackie O.
Oh, lantern. That's wow.
Well, folks, I think we've hit the bottom here.
scraping the bottom of the barrel.
It's right in the bottom of the pumpkin. You mean?
Good one.
Are you using your pole
I'm using
to-
my Ewa to move to part the vines on this one too. Yeah.
So this appears to be a dining room. But the walls are covered with crude drawings in blood that depict boars chasing stick figure humanoids.
Oh, well, that's...
It's a
Checks
smash
out.
wooden dining table in the middle of the room. 6 broken chairs. Seems to be a mantle place though, where little kind of twig figurine are kind of standing on top of it.
Oh, Sally would like that.
Yes, but do we remember the last little twig figurine was cursed?
These look more like sculptures of little twig creatures. They're just sitting on the mantle.
Well, don't let Sally see. She'll get excited.
You see 5 of them.
Sally sees
1,
fine.
2, 3, 4, 5. There's 5 of us.
Uh-oh.
Interesting.
They're voodoo.
I relay what I see inside to the group, and I gesture Sally to keep back. Sally looking really angry at me. She sits down on a pumpkin and just like crosses her arms and pouts.
Taps.
And just you squish it, does it just burst under her? How heavy is she?
Or finishes its seeds and just kind of walks up to this. Nom, 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 nom.
I'm almost betting Sally starts petting it.
Sure, why not?
I mean, it just walks up to her.
Let's eat the seeds. If you want to pet it, give me an animal handling.
Uh-oh.
What did you do?
God, I'm so sorry.
Holy cow.
Critical fail.
You pet it by sticking your hand in its ear.
It is. She doesn't know where to touch. She doesn't know anything about boar anatomy.
Oh
Since it's a
no!
1, it does not like it at all. And it takes its tusk and tries to hit her. The 5, it misses. But it does that and runs away.
Mayhaps it was a real boar instead of a fake one.
Mm,
The other boar
mayhaps.
in the other field kind of watches it run away and then just starts lazily eating seeds.
Does Zyzzyx feel comfortable letting Quizlix go in the room with the figurines?
Fine.
Again, Quizlets enter the room with the figurines.
Alright. Let's bite the bullet. While BigFellow is holding the vines aside, Quizlix is going to make his way, crawl in through the shutters, and be on the inside of this room.
Sure.
Okay. So now I am on the inside of this room.
Yeah, you
Is
see,
this a window?
that's a door.
Okay. Is it closed?
It's closed.
Okay. When BigFellow was looking in this room, were these doors closed?
They were closed.
Okay.
Can you see under the door a crack or something?
Or use the fire.
Can a lizard fit under the door?
I would say yeah. It's this regular sized lizard, right?
It is a regular sized lizard, 2 HP in all.
Hmm.
Okay, he is going to cautiously crawl under this door and be just on the other side. And be very sneaky and maybe even go up on the wall. Act like, because lizards don't really go on the floor. So he's going to go under the door and then immediately climb up under the wall and act all lizardy. And he's scared.
As you try to slide under the mimic,
I've yet to run into a mimic door. I'm like, look. As the door turns into a mimic.
No.
No.
Oh, blood tree.
Okay.
So, stone steps lead down to a flagstone that has a pillared arcade to the east. Ooh, I wonder if they have Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. 7 windows on the upper level outlook the courtyard, in the middle of which a 5-foot wide stone well with thick vines erupting from it.
Alright, guys, I found the tree. So there's not really a defined second level. It's just lofts and balconies.
You have seen stairways.
Okay. Okay, I
But
got you.
also Quizlix hears some guttural snorts and yells erupt from the southeast corner of the manse.
Southeast or southwest?
Southeast.
Okay. Where's a compass here? Is that this corner?
It appears to be coming from from like upstairs.
Oh, okay.
It sounds like orcs.
Okay. So I can't go upstairs. I'll be too far away from yeah. Okay. I'm coming back out. And I found the Oh, okay. We'll real quick climb around over here along the wall. That's what a lizard sounds like, trust me.
Good sound.
So while Quizlix is finishing, there we go, staircase. While Quizlix is finishing looking around down there, I'm relaying the information about the tree thing. There's a well. It looks like the tree thing that the vines we're talking about.
Yeah, so this is seems to be the entrance to the manse. It's an undecorated hall, which features a creaky and moldy wood staircase.
Do I hear from here? Are the shouts louder? Like they're very much clearly upstairs.
It grows more quiet as you leave the courtyard.
Okay.
Before you go, if you feel like if you're in range, this is the last room we haven't seen.
Okay. I'm a completionist, so good point.
There's this room here too, and there's a second level.
Yeah. I'm gonna crawl around the walls and crawl around into that room.
Yeah, that one the door's broken down.
Little curly room.
It seems to be a type of parlor.
Okay.
The doors are smashed to pieces. Broken furniture everywhere. A wine cabinet. An ex-wine cabinet.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a moldy rug that covers.
Okay. Any mushroom wine in the wine cabinet?
It has been pillaged.
It is if there was, they took even it.
All right, I'm gonna try to.
If you're familiar.
The floors are what?
120 feet. What's the range in your familiar? Like 120 feet?
I thought it was a lot less. I thought it was 60. I'd have to look it up again, but I think we've been using 60.
Okay.
Back along the walls. And I might as well try this last one here. climb in under, squeeze in under that door if possible, and if not, I'll leave. I'll back out. There's so many little rooms. Fine.
So this appears to be a kitchen. The door leading outside is smashed up.
Okay. Okay. That leads to that path back up there. And then I assume if that's a kitchen, this might be a pantry or, in the olden days, a larder.
Wow, how do you know?
Oh, God.
You see, like, part of the door has actually been, like, almost, like, bitten through by rats.
Gross.
We're trying to get to the food inside.
Gross.
But, it's been long since devoid of food.
Okay.
Like, a bunch of birds have made nests, yeah, in the shells.
All sorts of poop on it.
Yeah, you
Bird.
see, like, bags that used to be filled with, like, weed or corn has been, like, chewed through by rats and just
Okay.
devoured a long time ago. You see
Good job,
someone-
everybody.
Yep. Are
Awesome.
you proud of me, Father?
Always. Always.
Shall I rest now?
Yes, you've done excellently. I relay all the information that all the rooms that I've discovered. I can't make it upstairs. I don't think I can stay in range, but I definitely did hear the sound of orcs up there. So upstairs, right? What we have seen is not all.
And there was a blood tree.
And the blood tree.
Well, I mean, you can safely assume.
Yeah. There is a giant tree that is very weird and seems to be what the vines may have been telling you about, Chaka.
A very weird and very
It's
red
the
tree.
blood tree. We must avenge the vines.
Fokarellan.
Poor Corellin. So how are we gonna get into this? Wanna?
Well, we need to see. We need to determine if this boar is a boar or not a boar.
Do we though? Are we gonna take out all the boars around here? Because
I mean, once we make like we're going to enter it, they're
Mhm.
probably going to. They're not a boars. They're
yeah,
probably going to be like, oh,
I'm pretty sure it's seen us at this point, and we're not exactly hiding.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
it knows you're there.
we can
Yeah.
send Sally to say hello.
Leave them be if they're not threatening. Right?
I will say though, Shaka, the other ones that turned out to be shapeshifters also weren't threatening.
Yeah.
I think they were. I don't know if there's a way we can tell. I don't think they're.
We were invisible at that time. And we didn't give one of them much of a chance, and the other one came running at us once we did show up.
Well, they're causing the pumpkins to panic, so
That's fair.
you do
All
what
right, death to boars. Let's finish.
Well, why don't we send Sally to see if it's friendly?
Sally sits up. This is the job she was made for, with a gleam of pride in her eyes. She marches up to the other boar, stares it right in the eyes, and gives it a little friendly boop on the snoot.
But she winds up just the same. It's just
She wants just the same.
Now, you're this love tap, right? We're talking
Yeah.
about.
Again. Sally has no idea how to touch a boar.
I'd say turn that. I'd say that almost would make it turn it into an attack.
Actually, yeah, that's true. It was like, I failed so bad at being gentle, it's a full-on attack.
I'm afraid
Yeah.
Sally will turn into one of those kids that ends up torturing animals. And that's
It's a sudden movement. And even though you just give it a friendly boop, it doesn't like that. And again, does 9 hit?
9 does not hit.
It kind of attempts to tusk her. But unlike the other one, this one doesn't run away. And I want you to roll initiative again.
Right, I'm coming. Click the token.
Oof.
Verikan.
Let's see, come up here. Not really going to. Not going to pull a punch this time, so going to cast Guiding Bolt on it.
Okay.
Ah! Ran into a corner. Okay, and completely misses. All the other dice ended up knocking it into a corner and landing on the floor.
It hits one of the pumpkins.
We hear the faint
Roasted
scream.
pumpkin seeds. Roasted pumpkin seeds for everybody.
No. They have feelings.
Big fella.
All right. After seeing like how the shape-changing ones have thunder powers, I keep my distance. But I, with my equal in hand, I give it a mighty hurl at the tusked beast,
Sure.
and I hit the correct symbol this time. No,
19 hits.
Since it's then like the handle that glows as my hand glows, and it flies right back to my hand, and then I hurl the equal again for a second attack.
Cool. That's so cool. 10 damage.
And then
Is that not cool?
it is cool.
I thought he was being sarcastic.
No, he would never.
Oh man. Flying chakras?
Yeah,
Can't believe it.
Flying equals.
Alright, and then Sally, really upset that she can't boot right, decides to just do a straight-on punch to the schnoz.
Oh. But still says boot.
It's a super boot.
She does a super boot.
Does a few points of damage. But altogether, it's taking more than. Chaka.
Yes.
Oh. I'm gonna use my the hand crossbow. Am I close enough to do it?
Yeah, you're close enough.
Alright, crossbow.
The crossbow is like 100 feet. Three damage. She's a squeal as it embeds into his haunch.
It's good.
Can you do any movement, or is it it?
Should I?
Yeah, you know, it's best to keep your distance.
Yeah, I'm alright here. It's just one boar, right? Or what are we fighting?
The board. For now.
I'm not gonna do any spells or anything.
Thus concludes Chaka's turn.
Yeah, the boar is going to return in kind. The boop.
Sally has an AC of 15.
Actually, This boar also begins to crackle. But unlike the other ones who did a area of effect spell, a lightning bolt just appears from the sky and lands directly on top of Sally.
Oh no.
That's not good. Where are they even getting this power, this lightning power from? We killed their guy.
No, we didn't kill the god.
Give me a dexterity saving throw.
Dexterity saving throw.
The other ones were 12. Sorry, hold on. Hold on, let me make sure I'm reading this right. Seems weird that it would have this spell. Because it says it has lightning bolt. Oh, it does say it. Oh, never mind.
Oh, look at all those people in the nice big line.
Yeah.
Oh.
Should have been using this spell more often.
Mm-hmm.
It's not letting me do the attack, sorry. I need to roll. Let's roll. 8.
Holy. Well, been nice playing.
But it saved its con check or dexterity check. It doesn't say what it is. Sorry, I'm being bad at this.
I think your target has to make a throw.
Yeah, he did. I rolled 13, but I think the other saves were 12. So you're good, but you still take 15 damage.
Who all takes damage?
Just her.
Just
Luckily,
Sally.
you all were against the wall.
If it was if she took on the full damage, she'd be 1 HP away from pulling a little man.
Can your machines be healed through through regular healing magic? Or do they have to be repaired through something you do?
Mending. The cantrip.
Mending works on them.
Got it. Oops.
So the other two boars run up to you, but one attack misses, and the other one looks a little exhausted as it runs up there. God, I can't believe I forgot they had that spell. That would have been cool to kill some. Oh well.
Next time.
Next time.
You should make like a robot version of Zyzzyx next time.
Or a little suit he can wear.
Zyzzyx, your turn.
Alright. Holy cow. Zyzzyx is going to cast Flaming Sphere. And he is going to I'm getting it out. Hold on. Where's my journal? Yeah, journal. And he is going to cast it back there if he can. What's my range on that? 60 feet. So yeah, cast it back there, and then for his bonus action this turn, use it to slam into actually the one that hurt her. So that guy.
Oh,
To
dex
do-
save.
Yes, he must make a dexterity saving throw, and he will be taking Whatever that is on a fail, or half it on a pass, and you're looking for a 16? 14.
Roll a 5.
Okay, he is taking 11 flaming fire damage.
And it's like starting to roast the pumpkin seeds at the floor next to it.
I was about to ask, how dry is that patch?
Oh, it does specifically say it ignites flammable objects not being worn or carried. So kind of forgot about that.
So, does the smell of the burning pumpkin seeds like entice the other boars?
It's pretty not very dry. It's like moist pumpkin seeds all over the place.
Okay, good.
A lot of rain.
Murook, your turn.
Seeing Sally surrounded by all those boars and seeing her take all that damage just made me very, very angry. So I pop my rage. All right. Let's see here. What do we got here? All right. Within 10 feet of me, everyone gets a +1 bonus to AC. I'm now glowing like a disco ball. By the way.
Everyone within 10 feet of you, you say?
Yeah. Within 10 feet of me.
Alright.
Within 10 feet of me is everyone is protected.
So it's just Chaka.
Well,
And Quizlet.
it's about to be. Well, it's about to be Sally because I'm stomping my way right up to this boar right here, and I am going all Paul Bunyan on his porcine butt.
Huzzah!
You have a 40-foot run speed now, walk speed now, right?
Yep.
Okay.
And I whiff.
Yeah, it's a You can do it twice though. That's not a whiff.
It takes 9 damage.
It's looking very hurt.
And now Sally has +1 to her AC.
It's an AC of 16. Untouchable.
Okay.
Verikan. I keep saying Verikan, it's actually Veric.
Yeah, it's been for so long, I've never wanted to point out that there is no D in it. Let's see. Yeah, sure. Let's see, 5, 10. I'm going to go here, and I'm going to do something possibly stupid, and I'm going to cast Burning Hands to make a cone that will get all 3 of the boars.
Sure.
DC or Dex save 14 for half damage. Luck rolls.
So the one far away saves. This one right here, the one close to you fails, and the one here fails.
Okay, so 7 damage for them, 3 for the other. And that's it.
This one though, it's enough for it to fall over.
And smell delicious.
And a few of the pumpkins kind of pop under the heat.
Oh,
Oh no, I'm sorry.
Alright, big fella.
Alright. From where I am, do I have a clear line of sight on the guy that hurt my young Sally?
Yep.
Alright. I'm gonna repeat what I did before, and I'm gonna toss my Ikwa twice.
That one hits. It's looking pretty bloody. Oh, that one hits too, and this one also turns into an orc as it dies.
Mm-hmm.
Vengeance has been given.
And since Sally is untouchable and indestructible now because of Murook's bonus or AC, she winds up for a powerful boop to this one's snoot.
Boop to the snoot. Yeah.
Ooh, an ultra boot.
Pretty big boop. In fact, it's the ultimate boop.
nice. Yay.
You have booped it to the great beyond.
Yep. Congratulations, you have saved the pumpkin.
Hooray!
Hey. I pat Sally on the head.
How many
So
rages do you have left, Bruce? Just one.
What?
How many rages do you have left? Just one?
Yep. I'm saving it for the big. No more rages until we get to the big one.
Yeah. Sally gives Uncle Murook a big hug on his giant leg, and then
On his trunk.
on his trunk, and then runs back to BigFellow to be healed with the mending spell.
How many can you do? Because it's a cantrip, right? So
Yes.
you can just make her full.
It's at Joey's discretion.
Okay.
Oh, does that actually say that?
No, I could heal her with my mending, and it's a cantrip, so I can cast it anytime I want. So I should be able to just like boost her all the way back.
Yeah, does it? Is there like a time, like a ritual?
No, this is on touch. So it's like I'm patting her head, and she's looking more and more repaired with each pat.
Yeah. I'll look it up real quick just to make sure. It's a little bit different than the other town. Well, it takes 1 minute to cast. But that should be irrelevant.
I don't think I ever realized that.
Shall we explore the remainder of the outside, or shall we sneak in through this door? This window.
I'd be willing to bet all we would find over there is one more empty patch.
Yep. It might be. Why don't we just go in the door that's open?
It'll be the window.
End up seeing the rest
No, I mean that door right there.
Oh,
There is a door open. I'm game. I'm ready to get on the inside of this here house.
let us go.
Yeah, when you look around, see some more some borderless pumpkin patches.
We have saved the pumpkins. Or
So you solved my pumpkin puzzles.
no, it was a toughie.
All right. This would be a good time for a short rest since there's nothing going on in here. And
I'm fine.
Everyone's looking good. I don't know if you need a short.
what I'm trying to say is it's kind of running a little bit late.
Oh,
Well, it's up to you guys. It's 11.
I do think, yeah, I do feel like that our bigger fights are ahead of us.
Yeah, we would probably have difficulty finding a stopping point if we keep going.
Right.
For a short rest, do you get any spell slots back?
Oh, we're not doing a short rest. Murook is trying to stay in character.
Oh, okay.
It means that call it night here.